Now I'm getting a hang of this process. I will be able to classify other items that we are exporting. I'm at the beginning of category 0. Wow! There's a lot of information here. Do I really need to read all of this technical jargon? I see 0A001, nuclear reactors. This is way out of my league.
The easiest way is to start at the beginning of the Commerce Control List category and review the brief description in bold, which is provided next to each ECCN. If that ECCN does not describe your product, then move on to the next ECCN. If you think the description may cover your product, then read further into the actual ECCN entry under List of Items Controlled for the specific details of what is controlled in that particular entry.
Okay, I'm following you.
If your item meets the technical parameters, then that will be its ECCN. So in your case, at the beginning of category 0, you will see 0A001, which is an ECCN that describes nuclear reactors. Since this is not relevant to a printing press, you can move on to the next ECCN.
This isn't too bad after all.
Make sure you review the entries from front to back. Entries toward the front of each category are more specific than those toward the back. You need to be sure that your item isn't in any one of the more specific entries before you move on.
What if I go through this category and I can't find an exact match to my item? Am I done?
Well, first, you will want to check any other category that you think might apply. If you don't find your item listed anywhere, you can determine that it's not on the Commerce Control List and has a designation of EAR99. As we discussed previously, the vast majority of the exports subject to commerce jurisdiction are of EAR99 items.
And that's a good thing when it comes to exporting.
Yes, in most instances, EAR99 items can be exported to almost all destinations without an export license from the Department of Commerce. But remember, there are some important exceptions involving prohibited end users and end uses, as well as sanctioned or embargoed destinations.
So my item will either be specifically described in an ECCN or it will be EAR99.
That's correct. If your item is described under an ECCN, we can determine if an export license is required to send your item to a particular destination. On the other hand, if you determine that your item is EAR99, you may proceed with your shipment provided that the export is not going to an embargoed country, a prohibited end user, or for a prohibited end use.
Thanks so much. This shouldn't take long now that I know what to look for. I'll call back once I've completed the review and determine how my item is classified. Then we can talk about those in-use and end-user restrictions, okay?
Exactly. We're here to help guide you through the process. If you have any questions about this, give us a call. We also have online training modules available on our website, including one on the Commerce Control List and classifying your item. From the BIS homepage, look for the link to Seminars and Training, and then select the online training room.
I hope this scenario helped to explain how to go about determining your ECCN for an export transaction. The proper classification of your item is essential to determining any licensing requirements under the Export Administration Regulations. You may check with the manufacturer, classify the item on your own, or submit a classification request to have BIS determine the ECCN for you. When reviewing the Commerce Control List to determine if your item is specified by an ECCN, you will first need to determine in which of the 10 broad categories of the Commerce Control List your item is included and review any applicable entry. If your item is not described in any ECCN entry, it is designated as EAR99. EAR99 serves as a basket category for items that are covered by the EAR but are not specified on the Commerce Control List. EAR99 items can be shipped without a license to most destinations under most circumstances. The majority of the commercial exports from the United States fall into this category. However, There are limitations on the use of EAR 99 related to embargoed countries, prohibited end users, or prohibited end uses. My colleagues and I at the Bureau of Industry and Security are here to assist you. If you have any additional questions or need further guidance along the way, please call us. Thank you and have a great day.